Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Tactical Trader at TheTechTrader.com. It's Monday, April 10th. These are the charts of the day. Well, the market closed well today. A lot of stocks that we follow and are swinging are looking pretty good. Let's take a look at ASUR software, which has run from October lows under 5 to 15.75 today on a pop of $1.48 at 10%. Look, and that breaks it out of a month-long, 5-week-long bull coil that says next is 17.5, 18, and then 20. Looking very good. I like the pattern and the technicals. BITO in the you know what, the cryptocurrency world is really recovered nicely. If you look at BITO, it was wiped out under 10, and it's back up to almost 18. Today's pop out of this coil tells me it might be ready for a run at the next target, which is near the gap around 20.5, 3/4, your next target. Boyle, the biggest volume in its history, traded yesterday and very close to that today. Looks like selling climax and reversal potentially today. We'll see if there's a follow through, but keep an eye on this one. Your targets are 415, 4 3/4, and 5 1/4. We'll go with those targets for now. And here's a look at a 15-minute chart. You'll see the declining top line broken, and the base may be building. If it pops out above 365, you can start running. Depends on volume, of course. CNK, looks like the cinema companies are recovering. We saw AMC pop. I wanted to highlight CNK today as it's broken out across the base pattern, maybe moving up towards 17.75 and 19.5, 20. EBS, big volume breaking out of a wedge today. After it popped off the low for a 5-day run, 6-day run, it then consolidated. It got very quiet and narrow about 3 sessions ago. Notice the move from 961 to today's popped 1265, and now it looks like they're going to test 13.5, possibly as high as 15. EE, accelerated energy popped out across the declining top line moving averages as they turned around, up another 74 cents at 3.25%. I think 25 and 27 are targets. Eloxx with an explosive move has literally gone from 223 to 980 in a week. Big move today of 302 at 53% on 7 million shares. Big volume for that stock. If it does extend beyond here, we might see a move into the mid-teens. Targets right now are 12 and 14, 15. EOSE, that too popped across the double top, jumping from 249 to 322, finishing 311 up 64 cents. 26% pop, and probably will, maybe even as early as tomorrow, test the highs from back in July, August. If you get through that, you're looking at 4 3/4, 5. EYEN, also in a steady rising channel, broke out and pulled back for 2 to 3 days in a consolidation. Today, an engulfing reversal day to the upside, up 24 cents, that's 6.5%. Very light volume. It's a thinly traded stock, but targets are 5 and 6.5. GBX, that's the Greenbriers, the railroad car manufacturing company, which popped today on a couple million shares, 343 or 11%, breaking out of a base pattern. Targets now 36 and 38.5, 39. Well, GFAI is very popular these days, and it's sure exploded, imploded, and then exploded again. Today's high getting up to key resistance near 19. If you get to that, you're looking at 21, 25, 28, something like that. Bulletin board stock HCNWF. What a move! And thanks again, Joe, for Joseph, the heads up on it. But in 5 days, there's a stock that was trading 36 cents. Today's high, 453 in a week. Sometimes you get lucky if you can run, but this thing is so overbought short term, it needs to rest. HLLY, a former tech trader swing, which had a little difficult time in February and March as it pulled back in a falling wedge. It just slightly took out support in that zone. Secondary support held and it popped. Little 3-4 day pullback wedge. And today, a very important technical day, up 104.7%. Volume picked up to 4.4 million. That's the best volume on an up day going way back to August of 21. Could that mean we go higher? Well, it certainly looks like if it gets through here, you headed for 17.5. HROW, beautiful chart, top 10, top 20 pick for the year. Broke out of a flag yesterday, followed through with a nice $1.80 more today, or 8%, target 29. INTT broke out of a base back in here and has been running up steadily. Today's snapback of $1.38 closes at over 20, and the next target is 26.7. Mara and RIOT both popped today nicely. If you take a look at the Mara chart, it looks fine. V bottom with multiple extensions, but RIOT even looks better to me as it broke out, pulled back and tested. Now this one's going with a big pop of $1.68, 18.5% today. 31 million traded. Looks like we're headed higher since it broke out across here to 14, my target. MAXN Solar, and another stock in solar group I really like, breaking out of a massive 2-year base pattern. Today reversed $1.63 or 86%. Once and if we get through 29, I think the stock runs into the low to mid 30s. Micron, wanted to show you this base that's built. It's a beauty, and it lasts about 9 months. This could support a big move. My intermediate trade targets are 75 and 87, 88. OCUP, nice steady rising channel. I noted last week, broke out of the coil. Look at that move since then. 375 to 5.5. In the last few sessions, my target now is 7. PPSI exploded last week, pulled back for a couple of days, and then boom, today was the big one, up 71 cents, almost 20%. Thinly traded stock though. Next target, 5 and 6. SCLX, we showed you the break out of the coil last week. It popped, pulled back Friday. Today it popped again. Boy, if this gets through 16, 17, you might see high teens, low 20s. SOUN also moved up today. Looks like it's coming out of its consolidation. The targets are 3 3/4, 4.5, 5 range. SYNH popped out today. Long base pattern. And then this popped out today. There's some resistance up here at 43. The next target is going to be 51 beyond that. Techno glass swing trade, after having made a new all-time high at 45.62 a week ago, pulled back down for 3 days, then pulled down this morning, reversed hard off that low from 36.95 to 41.26, finishing 40.71, up 71 cents, about a plus day for that one. Now looking for a move to get it up to 45 and 50. And finally, TGTX, overall swings, did great today with a strong surge of 421 to 1969, up 27%. You can see 13 million is the biggest volume traded since last December. And the high today was close to the high in February. If we get through today's high above 1980, which is, and we're right there, this could run to the mid 20s. Stay tuned. And that's it tonight from the techtrader.com and the Charts of the Day video.